Rewriting your calendar so you can be the real you. So the choice is yours. You can either move forward towards heart-centered and sustainable living with ease and grace, or you can fight and resist your own calling and try hard to keep the past repeating. So either way, you'll end up in the same place, as time does not go backwards. So it's simply a matter of how much discomfort you need to experience before you make the choice to change. So we've all had a few years where we've been able to reflect on what doesn't work, what does work, and just having that deeper knowing of why we're here, as all the outdated systems that are out of alignment with the laws of creation just collapse all around us. It's time to recenter, find some rest and restoration so that we can create a life that's actually worth living. I like to say living in the world rather of the world. So observe what they have going on out there, but don't be an active participant in all of the drama. Don't embody it as being yours. So you are your only safe investment. Your biography creates your biology. So it's ultimately your responsibility to create your life. And so you must be willing to let go of the life you've planned to have the life that is waiting for you. And we all have conditioned thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and things that, some of them are genetic, some of them are learned. And it's our responsibility to create our life experience as we wish. So it's time to redefine your personal value. So your value is based on how much you have to share. So it's not based on how much you have anymore. So it's no longer valid to measure success, worth, and power by material assets. So personal gain is an outdated goal and mindset. And as you look around the world, you can see that things are moving towards harmony and balance as we come more into community and caring for one another, just releasing all the division and judgments and collaborating more, just being kind and generous, caring for one another rather than the whole outdated us against them mentality. That's it's very old school, to put it mildly. So I'm Linda Kilpala, and I'm the creator of the True Self Blueprint and the founder of Olla Terve Healing Arts. And in my healing and coaching practice, one of the biggest hurdles is to help people through their conditioning of their pre-planned calendar. And that's why I'm bringing this video to you today. Oftentimes, people subconsciously have plans for the whole year. It's amazing. They'll have planned allergies in the spring, and then maybe a planned depression in the summer when they lost a loved one. And then they plan to have respiratory infection in November or something like that. And then they plan to be upset around the holidays because it's the worst time of the year because there's unresolved trauma or unresolved relationships, things like that. So really just need a pattern interrupt to create that life that we love and let go of the conditioning that we need to be sick at certain times of the year. We are designed to be well, and we have the truth within us. So even though we go walking into the stores at certain times of the year, they have the marketing for all the illnesses you're supposed to have, and you can choose to not participate. My family, we haven't been to the doctors since 2006, so we don't participate in that level of reality. I like to live in the world and not of the world. So just to not believe in all of those things that are happening out there, that we are lesser beings and we need some authority to save us from ourselves when we have the capacity to heal ourselves. So are you planning to live 90 of the same years or 90 different years? This is a big question. When you write out your calendar for the year, is it the same as last year and the year before and the year before? It's amazing. People plan the vacations at the same time of the year. They have certain things that they do every single year. And when you realize that you are part of nature, you can have an ebb and flow. You don't have to be so structured, having all these boxes in your life. You can create a life that you love. So you know which personal year you're in your 9-year cycle. Sometimes it's helpful to know if you're in a sabbatical year, or getting fit, getting healthier, or maybe you're in a year to just make things happen. To know what energy you're living in is helpful as well. So do you have a plan? I'd like to help you to gain some insight into your life of the things that you already have planned, and that'll give you the choice to make some changes. So rewriting your calendar. So let's start with your habits. So start with your daily habits. Sometimes this may be a cup of coffee in the morning, or maybe you go for a run or do some yoga and then have a smoothie when you get back. Whatever those daily habits are, write those down, and then go to the weekly habits. Oftentimes people go to certain clubs, meetings, churches, things like that weekly. So go ahead and write those down on all the days of the calendar, and then go to monthly, seasonally, and annually. And go ahead and pause the video and return once you have all of your habits that come to mind written. And now draw a 12-month calendar. So put 2 to 4 months per page. So you want to leave a bit of room on each page so you can write things in that you already have planned for the year. So go ahead and pause the video again and return once you have this drawn up. And now add your events to your calendar. So holidays, birthdays, events, trips, gatherings, sports, etc. Everything that you already have planned for the year. And now add your negative memories to the calendar, things that are unresolved that take away your thoughts and control your emotions. So different events, maybe traumas, deaths, illnesses, depression, stress, people, unresolved relationships, things like that. Write those on the calendar at the times when you experience them every year. Go ahead and pause the video while you do this. It's amazing how you start to run out of time when you're not living in the present moment and everything is already pre-planned for you. Fantastic to work through these things, so set yourself free and have more time to enjoy the life that you came here to live, and connect with the people that are wonderful and that lift you up, rather than spending time with people that bring you down. So now go ahead and identify the times on your calendar that serve you positively. One way to do this would just be to circle everything that brings joy and delight to your heart. So go ahead and pause the video and circle all of those things that really are uplifting experiences that you want to have every year. And now make the choice to release your pre-planned negative experiences. You can write these on another piece of paper. There's certain things that are unresolved. You can work through them. If you need some help, we definitely have the resources to do that. And sometimes it's just time to move on. And so you can write them down and throw those ones away. And then take time to rewrite your calendar with higher values and with purpose. So this way you are living your life rather than the one that was just kind of rolled out for you. So I hope you found some insight in this experience. It's really beneficial to reclaim your life and live it. So reach out today if you'd like some guidance and support, many different offerings. We have true self-coaching, Olla Terve Healing Arts, where we teach you to do it yourself. Many different group journeys and classes, some in person, some online, and then Sacred Sound Bath experiences in person and Sacred Sound Bath audios to support you as you move through different emotions and behaviors and things like that. As you raise your frequency, you have that higher vantage point where you can view life from a place of neutrality, and then moving up into acceptance, love, joy, compassion, and gratitude. So I look forward to hearing from you. And you just go to the website, trueselfblueprint.com. You'll see different resources that we have available, and we'd love to see you in a class or maybe even a one-on-one free session just to talk about what might be available for you and ways that we can support you in your life going forward. So I look forward to hearing from you. Olla Terve. Be well.